time in the world to play MLB The Show 23. You might only have 1-2 hours. You can't no life it like me, but you still want to be able to have a full diamond squad to take into ranked or whatever other modes and be competitive. I got you. The first thing you should be focusing on doing is other programs, in particular the World Baseball Classic program, because there are a ton of free diamonds available that will stay with you until they expire. And if you did not know already, World Baseball Classic cards will expire from MLB The Show December 31st. So you have until the end of this year to obtain and play with these cards. Now let's say you only have 2 hours to play MLB The Show each and every single day. The first thing I want you to do is spend 30 minutes doing moments. In particular, we're going to be doing the World Baseball Classic moments and Team Affinity moments. And in order to make the process a whole lot faster, I want you from the home MLB The Show screen to go into quick play moments and then go into the moment section that I just described in other programs and begin doing the World Baseball Classic moments. Ideally, you want to spend 30 minutes doing these moments, and then if you also have the time to spend another 30 minutes doing these moments, you want to go ahead and knock out at least one division a day or at least 5 moments a day from each category. But before we continue, let me remind you to please hit that like button, red subscribe button, notification bell. Check out the description. We got the Twitch, the Discord, social medias, and how to become a member. Check all of those out. Let's continue. 5 moments a day from each division is going to get you enough to get this henchman pack that is going to give you 180 to 84 overall core card, meaning it will be usable regardless of what set we are on, and it's going to also give you 185 to 89 overall core card, which means once again you could use it no matter what. Not only are these cards important because you're going to be able to use them whenever, they are also important because they are going to serve its purpose in terms of parallel XP missions to then further progress you inside the Team Affinity program. 5 moments a day inside the World Baseball Classic program will get you to 10 program points initially. So you're going to be getting 490 overalls to also add inside your Diamond Dynasty roster. Now what I would focus on here is instead of picking up players that are free agents, for example, like Dwight Britton where it says free agent and then World Baseball Classic, instead I would focus on players that belong to MLB teams in terms of the first 4 that we select. That way when we do take them either into online or offline gameplay, you are also working towards parallel XP missions for that specific team. Now not only are you going to be working towards parallel XP missions for specific teams, because you have these World Baseball Classic cards, you're also going to be working towards their own parallel XP missions, and you're going to be getting 5 program points for each as well, which should then further progress you in addition to the 5 moments that you will still be doing daily. Now as you're doing the moments, I want you to be paying close attention to your squad. You want to be inserting each and every single player that has a parallel XP mission to them, and most likely each and every single player you obtain is going to have that, except for the players that you obtain from the XP reward path. So if you are opening up packs and you're getting golds and diamonds from the XP reward path, make sure you take note of which gold and diamonds these cards are and replace them with whichever cards you need to go ahead and complete parallel XP missions for, because it is crucial for you, since you are time limited, to work on as many programs at once as you possibly can. Sticking to the 2-hour rule break, now you have 1 full hour to either A, continue playing offline and maybe use your squad, or B, go play online and maybe use your squad. If this is your first or second day playing MLB The Show, you most likely don't have a good enough squad to take online. So I would suggest that for the next hour you focus on one of 2 things. Previously I said one of 2 things, but I actually meant one of 3 things, and all of them are going to revolve around single player modes. So the one that I would prioritize above all is going to be the showdown. The showdown is going to be either you do one of the 3 Team Affinity showdowns or you do the World Baseball Classic showdown. I would highly suggest doing the World Baseball Classic showdown first, since it's do it once and then you're done with it forever. And of course these Team Affinity ones are the same way, but the World Baseball Classic program is going to be a much more important program to knock out of the way first, since it's going to give you a lot more rewards in terms of diamonds rather than the Team Affinity, regardless of which division it is you're working on. So let's say you go ahead and complete the World Baseball Classic classic program in 30 minutes. Then in the next 30 minutes, I want you to knock out one of these 3 showdowns. You are going to go into each division, see which charisma players are the players you want the most, because if you only have 1 to 2 hours, you don't really care which is the best player. You just want to play with the players you actually like and want to go ahead and experience. So you're going to see which division has those players, and then you're going to jump into the showdown, and you are going to hopefully complete one of the 3 showdowns within that hour and have a good amount of progress towards that team affinity. Sticking to the 2-hour rubric, by now you should have 2 showdowns done on your first day. Your second day, you will have 2 more showdowns to do, and then you will be completely done with showdowns unless you want to do the starter showdown, but it is not one that is mandatory in my opinion. By completing these 2 showdowns and being completely done with showdowns, that frees up an hour. Yes, you still have an hour of moments to do, let's say, and within those hours of moments, by the 6th day, you should be relatively close to done, because by the 7th day, you won't have any more team affinity moments to do, since you should be done with each division and should have gotten the golds and diamonds from the henchman pack. Not only that, but because of the progress you would have made through showdown, you should also have at least a captain or be pretty close to obtaining a captain. So make sure you are adjusting your rosters, because the next step we're going to take on day 3 is going to involve parallel XP in those players. There are 2 routes that you can take with this. You can either go online or offline. If you are going online with, let's say, that 1 hour that you have after you complete the moments, I would highly suggest starting it off on events. Why? Because this event is time limited. It ends the 7th, so you have until the 7th to get yourself 25 wins and obtain the set 1 Mookie Betts. Once this event ends, you will no longer be able to obtain this Mookie Betts unless they bring back flashback event packs, but that won't be until much later this year, or it could be the next event. But I would go ahead and believe more it would be much later this year, because that's how they usually do it. Once you go ahead and play that 1 hour of events, you want to be checking the progress of your parallel XP missions so you can continue on replacing players whenever they have completed their parallel XP missions. Or if you have even better players that could take up those spots, you are going to be replacing the players you maxed out the parallel XP missions with those players that are better. Now keep in mind, you are going to be collecting each and every single World Baseball Classic diamond inside of this program. And there are going to be some that are free agents that is mandatory to pick up. So you still want to knock out those parallel XP missions, but you want to make sure that whoever you are replacing them with does not have a parallel XP mission that you also have to complete. You don't want to head into online. You still don't think your team is good enough despite doing all of that to head into online with your 1 hour left. All right, that's great. We have 2 offline options for you, so you don't have to go online. You can either A, do mini seasons, and in particular do Team Affinity Season 1. That way you get vouchers to exchange and then complete a division a lot faster. Or you can challenge yourself and do a Lefty Lucy mini seasons challenge where you get another set 1 card, a 94 overall starting pitcher. Or you can hop into Conquest and you can begin working on the Team Affinity Conquest maps in order to go ahead and knock out those parallel XP missions for the World Baseball Classic, as well as Team Affinity parallel XP and stat missions, and also progress inside the Team Affinity program. Sometime down the line, it shouldn't be during the first week, unless of course you had some days where you had extra time to play, you're going to be able to take these teams online, and you're going to be able to head into ranked seasons and have a 94 to 97 overall team and face other players and still be at a competitive playing field. You could also, within that 1 hour that you don't have to do moments anymore because you finish moments completely, you can dedicate that time into playing Battle Royale or whatever new event there is to play as well. Or you can dedicate the full 2 hours to ranked seasons as you try to make your way to World Series, or get a partner and go to co-op and try to complete the ranked program or hit World Series with your partner. By following these steps, I believe that within a week, at most 2, you will have the exact same team I have currently displaying, which is a team full of World Baseball Classic cards, as well as some pictures that I got from the XP reward program. And then the only picture that I didn't get, let's say from any of those programs, was Trevor Hoffman, which I obtained from a pre-order pack. But you can easily replace them, and you're going to be opening a bunch of packs as well with whichever gold reliever or silver reliever you get from opening up those packs. And you should have a similar team to this, which is more than competitive for you to take into ranked seasons. If you have less than 2 hours to play daily, you most likely aren't the best player in the world, so you're not going to be facing 99 overalls in terms of Diamond Dynasty unless you are further down the line. But by further down the line, you should also have 99 overalls, because you're going to have ample time to go ahead and focus on other things. Moments won't be a top priority, showdowns won't be a top priority, conquests won't be a top priority, mini seasons might be a top priority depending on how far you are in terms of the team affinity programs, but you'll always have that 1 hour to play online and go ahead and continue improving your team, whether it's through events, ranked seasons, battle royale, and you'll be getting stubs and packs to open up as well. Now, if you did end up enjoying today's content, make sure to hit that like button or subscribe button, turn on the channel notifications, head inside the description. We got our Twitch, we got our Discord, we got our social medias, we got how to become a member. We stream daily on Twitch. Our Discord has its own MLB The Show community. We also have updates on social media, so make sure you follow them. And how to become a member is how to support me financially. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out.